The beggar who became a millionaire. In the busy city of Marktown, a man named Sam sat on the same street corner every single day. He held out his hand, hoping for a few coins from the people passing by. His clothes were torn, his hair was messy, and his face showed years of pain and struggle. But if you looked closely into Sam's eyes, you would see something different. You would see a sharp mind, full of curiosity, full of dreams. Sam was not always like this. He had once been a bright student, studying engineering at a top university. But a terrible accident took away his entire family, and with them, his will to keep going. Broken and lost, Sam ended up on the streets. Yet even in his darkest days, Sam never stopped loving to learn. Every old newspaper, every torn book he found on the ground, he read it carefully, word by word. Learning was the one thing no one could ever take from him. One cold autumn morning, a wealthy businessman named Mr. Thon was sitting in his car, waiting at a red light. He noticed a man on the corner, not sleeping, not begging, but reading an old physics book with deep focus. Curious, Mr. Thon stepped out of his car and walked over to talk to him. What happened next surprised him completely. Sam spoke clearly, confidently, and with a deep understanding of very complex ideas. Mr. Thon could not believe it. This man on the street had a brilliant mind. Moved by Sam's story, Mr. Thon made him an offer. He said, "Come work at my company. Just a small job. Let's see what you can do." Sam looked up at him with tired but hopeful eyes and said yes. The job was simple, sorting through old company files and documents. But Sam did not treat it as a small job. He gave it everything he had. While going through those files, he found problems and then found solutions to those problems, all on his own. Mr. Thon was impressed, very impressed. He gave Sam clean clothes, a small apartment, and access to the company's library and computer resources. For the first time in years, Sam had a warm place to sleep and a world of knowledge at his fingertips. Sam worked hard during the day and studied through the night. He was catching up on all the lost years, and he was doing it fast. Slowly but surely, he was becoming someone the company could not work without. Sam created new ideas that saved the company millions of dollars. His thinking was different, shaped by years of struggle, and that gave him a perspective no one else had. Mr. Thon saw this clearly, and he promoted Sam again and again. Eventually, Sam became the head of research and development at Thon Industries. Under his leadership, the company grew bigger, moved into international markets, and discovered new technologies. The beggar from the street corner was now one of the most respected men in the business world. But success did not change Sam's heart. He remembered every cold night, every hungry morning, every person who walked past him without a second glance. So he used his power to help others, creating programs inside the company to give jobs and education to homeless and underprivileged people. Years went by, and Sam became a well-known name, not just in business, but in people's hearts. He supported charities focused on education, housing, and helping those living in poverty. His story became a light for millions of people around the world. One quiet evening, Sam stood on the balcony of his penthouse, looking out at the city lights below. He thought about the cold street corner where it all began, the torn books, the empty stomach, the shattered dreams. And he smiled, not because of the money, but because of the lives he had changed. Sam knew the truth that many people forget. One act of kindness can completely change a life. Mr. Thon had seen a human being when the world saw a beggar, and that changed everything. Sam's greatest success was not his wealth. It was the doors he opened for others. Thanks for watching. This is Fluent Harbor, and we'll see you in the next story.